Well, we'll get there. Charity, did you find those things?
Charity.
I sent you a note about it. But actually, I was supposed to do a podcast now. And nobody showed. People are sort of, I don't know, well, they're not big time podcasts. Maybe that's why. They're running on a shoestring like all of us, yeah. Uh, but they've been fun. I've been learning a lot. And the biggest thing I have to learn is that how to teach people why these programs are there, how they're there, and where to get them. In other words, I see a member asked today, where do I find a grant forms to fill out? Okay, you don't look for grant forms to fill out. That's the key. You don't look for a place to find a grant. You look for help, for people that know those places. The forms are so complicated, not the forms to fill out are not complicated, but where they are and why they're there and what they're called, you will never understand it if you look at the form. You think you're not eligible for it. So that's very important to do. Hi, Charity. Uh, uh, yeah, Charity, I want to make sure you got those things I sent you. Uh, but the thing is, okay, now here's a fact, okay, a fact of life, okay? There are 2,353 organizations. Oh, I'm sorry, I got it wrong. 2,553 organizations in your city that give out free money and free services to improve your life or pay your, solve your financial problems, okay? 2,553 nonprofit organizations, government offices. These are not in Google. So you have thousands and thousands and thousands of offices in your area, in your neighborhood, that help you because you're a neighbor. Okay, it's sort of like, if these are community programs that are there to help you. It's the same way, like if you didn't know about them and you had a fire, your neighbor had a fire, and you wouldn't go out and just get a lawn chair and watch what happens. No, you go help them, and to help them, you're not going to ask for their credit card first, right? That's what Google is. Google is a place that you're going when you have a fire drill to get help, and they're first going to ask you for your credit card. So that's why you don't want to go to Google if you don't have money and you want to solve a problem. And that's the important thing to do. Now, and here is what's out there for anybody living in this country. Okay, this is for 23, yeah. Okay, 60% is Google help. Okay, Google provides you help through capitalism, and that means they want to charge you money to help you. Okay, that's what Google is all about. Give me money, give me money. Okay, so, well, you have a problem, or you want to improve your life and don't have a lot of money to do it. See, if you go to Google, you say, oh yeah, let's do this, take this training course for $1,000 and you'll be a millionaire forever. You can't do that. You can't do that if you haven't, because you're going to go to in debt or something and do that for something that probably won't work. Sure, maybe 1 out of 100 or whatever the hell it is works. I mean, like I wrote books, I wrote 100 books and only 10 made money. So I'm wrong 90% of the time. So people who are trying to get money from you will show you just the good examples, right? Oh, I want to be like that. But if you don't have money, then you're just screwing yourself more, because the chances you getting help like that sample is very small. And it's so important that you know that and know that there are options. See, what you don't know is this side of the pie. This side is only 40%. So it's lower than this side. Okay, this side is the .coms. This side is the .govs and the .orgs. Nonprofit organizations and government offices that give you money, give you free help, give you services to improve your life, and create more money yourself to be able to play in this game. See, you get help to play in the capitalist game from this side of the pie. That's what you have to look at. But we don't go there. We don't know how to do that. And we have misconceptions about what that side of the pie is like. And so we ask for the wrong thing. Like, here's a member that said, where do I find grant forms to fill out? Well, you don't want to ask that question. And that's it. What you want to do is find people in your community that are here that get paid to help you solve that problem, okay? These people, you have to pay to solve your problem. These people, they pay you to solve your problem. Now what? Now, the problem is everybody knows about this side because they advertise the hell out of themselves. Everybody knows, what's for sale, but you don't know what's for free. So you have to work a little harder at that and it's not hard work. It's just that you haven't done it before. You can learn to ride a bicycle, right? You can learn to do the computer, but the first day was a little confusing, right? That's all it is. There's no magic to this. You don't have to know somebody. You don't have to give a bribery or do anything. No, you just have to do something. God damn it, do something. Just don't sit and bitch. Oh, but that's so nice, isn't it? I know I love doing it myself. But get out there, do something, please. And all these here. Okay, where are the 2,553? Okay, I'll show you right now. Go to findhelp.org. Findhelp.org. Okay, findhelp.org. See, all the free stuff is .org or .gov. .com is this side of the pie. Sure, it's bigger, but it's expensive. And you want to get something done, you got to use this side of the pie. And they're not in Google. Well, they are, but you'll never find them in Google. I mean, you go to Google now and put in grants or something like that for your area or something, you get 100 million programs without a doubt. Okay, but if you go to findhelp.org, now I put in the zip code for Columbus, Ohio. I think it's 43081, 43081, okay? And when I do that, I get 2,553 organizations that give out free money and free services, whether it's healthcare services, dental services, daycare services, all these kinds of things that are free. You got to take care of grandma or something like that. So it's elder care services. So all these things are free. And that's what's important. Newly divorced. Okay, Sherry, yes. Okay, listen to this. Because what you have to do is start calling people. You see, they're looking for a grant to fill out. No. You don't want to do that. You want to ask for people, look for people who can help you. You don't know whether hell that grant is really for you or not. No, you start getting on the phone and calling these organizations. Hey, I need help. I can't pay this. Hey, I'm screwed. I'm in debt or whatever. You call those organizations and ask them if you could help them. Don't call them and ask them to fill out a grant. Because they probably don't even have the grant, but they help you find the right grant for you. That's what you have to do. You have to get out of this mindset of, all I have to do is find the right grant application to fill out. Get that out of your head. You may get hit by lightning and that will happen, but most likely it won't. You're going to have to dig in this, and that's what we do. We show you all the places to dig at, because you can't dig in Google. All that bullshit you'll get. You'll be shuffling all day and get nowhere. Don't use Google if you have trouble paying for something. Don't use Google if you're out of debt and can't get out of it. Don't use Google if you want to start a business and don't have money. Don't, please. It's so important, because what happens, you'll get there and it won't work and you'll get pissed off at America, that America doesn't have anything for you. And that's not true at all. This country is great. It's fucked up a lot too. but it's still great because we have this part. This is the community that will not sit and watch your house burn. The community will help you and not ask you for a credit card. That's what communities are for. You don't need a credit card to get money or help to solve your problem. But it's going to take some effort on your part. And it's not really effort, it's just I haven't done it before. Walking is effort, right? But you do that, well, because you've done it before. Well, this is like learning something new. Once you learn it, it's easy. Don't worry about learning. Actually, anytime you learn something, that's how you're growing. And we're organic in this country, where we're made to grow. I mean, we're like plants or trees or anything else, that have to keep growing or die. So if you're not growing, then you're just dying. You're dying to get out of here. Oh, that's stupid. How to find Florida connection, okay? You remember, Karen? Then what you want to do is, let's see, why do I know Karen? You download your state 500 grants report, okay? And then you see it all broken down by your state, these organizations, okay? In other words, you want to find these organizations in your state that help people. And don't look for an application. Look for the people to call and ask them for help. You have to call and ask them. Florida, that's right, okay. You want to download the 500 mini grant reports for Florida. Or you could go, what I just said, is find help.org and put in Florida, your zip code, wherever it is in Florida, and then see the thing you want. If you put in like financial assistance, you'll see 200-300 organizations in your city in Florida that give out some financial assistance for anything else. But if you're really just looking for an overview, in other words, you're really screwed up, you're in debt, you don't know what to do, you have to first get a free counselor to go over that with you. You want to get a free counselor that will sit down with you and put this jigsaw puzzle of life you've created to get it in pieces that you could put together yourself. And that's all free. And if you go to findhelp.org and put in financial counseling, oh shit, I'm typing away and it's not even going here. Okay, financial counseling, and you'll see the nonprofit organizations that sit down with you for free and do this. No. And they don't make money off it because they already got paid. So that's right, any financial counselor that's going to charge you, they're making money off of you or something they're selling you to do that's going to help you, and they're getting a commission. Get out of that, will you? Get people that only have your well-being in mind. And that's people who don't make money off of you. They just want to help you. See, and you can't do that in capitalism. They're just so ingrained, they have to get money from you. That's how they live. You have to stay away from that. Stay away from that part, please. Go over to this part. See, this part you want. And that's what, here, okay, community partnership program, yeah. Okay, that's your local community, what the hell is, boy, my mind, man, it's losing. It's losing this race, whatever it is. Community Action Agency, that's what it is. Your local community action agency. SBA is a joke in my county, and they don't want to help you. St. Mary's. Well, that's okay. No, you don't go to SBA for help. You go to SBA and ask for their website, John. You don't ask them for help, okay? You go to their website, and you go here, sba.gov, okay, and then /local -. That's what you want to use at the SBA. You're right, because they don't have help. They don't have money even to give out. They have loans, and they have loans even if you just get out of jail, they'll give you $50,000 with no collateral. So they do have some things. But to start your business and everything, no, you don't go there. See, and that's the problem. See, we're ingrained that this is the place you go. This is government that, unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. That's why, what makes sense to you is not what the world is. And that's why we want to make the world like we want it to be. And you can't. You can't make the world is the world what it is. And you have to learn what it is to be able to use it, not what you think it should be or want it to be. It ain't going to change for you. So you got to figure out what's out there for you to use. And then you go to that website on sba.gov, local-assistance, and you put in your zip code for St. Mary's County. And what's your zip code, Michael? Oh, no, who was that? John. Yeah, John, what's your zip code? John. What's the zip code, John? John. Yeah. John, what's your zip code? Yeah, I mean, America's SBDC will be in one of the, it will be an organization, but you'll have a dozen others. Okay, 20653. 20653. Okay, now I'm going to put this like you will do when you get home today, SBA.gov, local assistance. Then in there, when I put it in there, then it says, ask for my zip code, 20653, and it has 25 miles. I'll put in 50 miles because you could talk to these people over the phone, see what you have at 50 miles around where you live. Okay, you have 6 organizations, 6 within 50 miles. So you could call them. You call every one of those suckers and ask them for help, okay? You have 6, okay? And you ask them how to get help, okay? Now, the other thing, there's another website for business to start with, and that's called eda.gov, eda.gov. Okay, and you want to go there and you find other nonprofit organizations that help you. EDA.gov. So you always want to look for help. And when you go to EDA.gov, then you want to put Economic Development Directory. And then it'll have the directory there, and you click on Maryland, and okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, there's about 10 organizations, and all they do is help people start businesses. So you want to call every one of those. See, this is where the work comes involved. You have to find these organizations that help people like you and call them to see if they could help you. And if they can't, then you ask them, where else can I go? Okay? There's no shortcut to this. I know you want to find out, just go on the internet and find an application to fill out to get money for your business. Ain't going to work that way. You have to go through the other thing. Now, the other thing you should be aware of as a business is go here. You go to, as soon as I think of it, I'll put it down here. Meetup, meetup.com. Okay, here's where you want to start a business. Oh, I misspelled meet. How do you like that? .com. Okay, you go to meetup.com. We'll give you the link to that. You go there and get free help to start a business. These are people like you in your area. Okay, I'm going to put in actually your zip code again. 20653. See, it's all about learning. You have to find out from other people what it is, okay? Okay, groups, okay. No, that was bad. Something happened bad. Oh, I see. 20653. Okay. I put on business, and then the zip code 20653. Okay, small business in your neighborhood. I mean, within 25 miles, it looks like there's about 50 organizations. Okay, none of these organizations will charge you anything. And what they do is help other people with their business. Okay, how to start a business online, free. Okay, Black Business Networking, free. Zoom Small Business Networking, free. Simple Referrals in Northern Virginia, free. Small Business Education Networking for Women, free. These are all coming up under your zip code. Okay, and connection with more business. So you find from other people how they started. See, that's the thing. How did they do it? So you learn like that, because you're going to have to go up a learning curve to do this. And it's not going to be 208, 208, no, 206, 53, 20. I guess you're in Lexington Park, Maryland. Is that where you are? Celibacy, Southern. Yeah, investors, business, Prince Frederick, topical. Okay. Well, put in your, go from, you see, it says 25 miles, but put 50 miles, because a lot of these now are virtual. So you go in the virtual. So you put in 50 miles, put in 100 miles. It doesn't matter. I put in 50 miles because it starts with 25 miles. And you get it more. Delray Events, DMV Real Estate Investing Collaboration Group. That's another place for people in your area interested in business referral networking, okay? There's 95 people. You could start on your new group. DC Business Masterminds, Law of Attraction Business. So get free help from other people and make an appointment. You have to call people. Please tell me about Georgia Financial for house repair. Okay, you have all you need to know. You put in your zip code and go to find help, and then put in your zip code. Oh, where the heck did you go, baby? What am I after? Let's go. You did it again. You lost everybody. No, you didn't. Oh my God. Okay, so it's 30747. Okay, 30747. 30747. Okay, so you go to find help. Put 30747. You search, and you got 1,599 nonprofit organizations and government offices that give you money for free. So now up in the keyword, you put home repair. Okay. And you get 104 organizations for home repair. Now we have a report that shows you how to find home repair. And this is just as good to start with. You have to start calling. The majority of your work is going to be calling people who get money to repair homes for free, and you have to ask them if you qualify for them, and they say no. Then you go and then you ask them, well, then where else do you think I should go? And then they say, yeah, I don't know. You can go to hell if you want. They don't know, or they do know something. So if they say you could go to hell, then you go back to your list and call the next one. It's the getting a job all over again. We want it to be easier than that, but I'm sorry. I can't change the world for you. I wish I could. Man, that would be a superpower. Who do I type in? What do I type? There it is, John. Don't have to type. Oh, thank you. Linda, thank you, sir. Is a start. John Russell, what are you after? What are you after, John? I forget. John Russell. Oh, you're, yeah, okay. Meetup. Okay, where is that meetup here? Okay, you start calling or contacting these organizations and look for other nonprofit organizations that help you, okay? And that's it. And you go to eda.gov. You go there, and let me get you the right place there. EDA.gov, and Economic Development Directory. Okay, here's where you go. You put EDA.gov, Economic Development Directory. Here it is. And you put in your state, and you call every one of those offices and say, I mean, half of them will say, hey, we don't do anything here, or you called the wrong number. That's fine. They're closed. So then you ask them where else to go, because they've had people like you call them before, and they know other things because they're in that business of helping people start a business. It's not going to be direct. It's not going to be the first number you call or whatever. So buckle up and sit down and start dialing for dollars. That's the only way out of this. I mean, I'd love to promise you it's easy, but I can't. No one can. I love to promise you get the money, but I can't. No one can, except the people give out the money. And there's hundreds of millions of people get this money every year. Why aren't you? Because you may have to do something you didn't know you have to do. And that's the important. Thank you, sir. It is a start. Yes, that's all we need is a start. We need a start. And that's all you have to do is start. You don't have to have the final answer. You create that final answer by starting and painting your own artwork. Our life is a work of art. And you just don't get finished by waking up. No, you have to put one piece, then another piece of paint over here, and then when you see these two pieces of paint, then and the thought made you think of something else, and you do that over here, and you create a work of art, which is your life. Your life is a work of art, and you're different than anybody else, so you have to create it differently than anybody else. Sure, you get things that help you point in the right directions or get you back on track, but no, the end game is you painting. You trying shit and failing. That's the only way it happens. Let's see, Linda Barry, you look familiar. There's a grant that I can apply for $15,000-$20,000 to help my debt. Linda, first thing you do to help your debt is go to Find Help or go to hud.gov/counseling. Is it counseling or counselors? HUD.counseling, yeah, okay. So it's counseling. HUD.gov, yeah, okay. Counseling, okay. Go there and make an appointment, okay? And make an appointment with more than one people even to do it. Then what you want to do is I go to findhelp.org and put in financial counseling. To find other financial counselors, you have to know how to spell counselors. Okay, put that in to find other ones, because if you try one and they're not helpful enough, you try another one. That's all it is. It's that. It's picking your butt up and trying it again, picking your butt up and trying it again. And that's what we do, because there's nothing else to do except go to Google and just search for the rest of your life for something that you'll never find. Please, we're here to help you. Tammy and Charity are here. We're here to just help you get through life. It's shitty out there, and you're going to get beat up. So that's why if we have a place that we help each other, and it's not telling you what to do, it's giving you options on what to do and giving you sources to do the things that you want to do. We won't tell you what to do with life. Nobody has the right to tell anybody else what to do in life. But if we love somebody, then we help them do what they want to do in life. You want to get out of debt? Okay, then come to us. We'll keep showing you the best possible places to help you get out of debt. And the first step you have to take is with a counselor to manage that, to get the wolves off the door, and to start, getting that debt pain off your head that you carry around every 24 hours a day. And the way you relieve that is when you see an option clear, and you get some of the little stuff taken care of, you get the phone calls eliminated, and all this kind of stuff. that will help you think clearer and not have the pressure that you face every day. When you go to sleep and when you wake up, it's still there. Michelle, hi. Charity, hi. Okay. Let's see, any other questions there? How are we doing on YouTube? We got any, we get a lot of nasty people, just stupid people, I don't know. Connecticut, the armpit of America. Well, that's nice to hear. Love you, man. Thank you, Richard. There's nothing better than opening your heart to people. Wow, it's so entertaining for all of you. I should be getting paid for this. Oh, I see. What happened if we... I see. Oh, we do have idiots out here. They have nothing else to do in life. Well, because you're right, freedom of speech, but you're not helping people, so it's not very helpful. That's it. It's how you don't help with anger. You know, there's too much good help out there to play, and that's why here. I mean, this graph shows you 40% of our country wants to help you. You don't know that. Nobody does. They only know about the 60% that wants to get money from you to help. You know, why don't we know that 40% of our country wants to help you have a better life? And 60% of our country wants to help you to get a better life if you have money. So, if you have the money, honey, then you get the help. Well, happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, whatever you're celebrating. You know, Wednesday, tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Celebrate Wednesday. Celebrate something. Open your heart. Give a little love to somebody. Take some of our reports. Send them to your friends that help. If you live in Pennsylvania, you know, take the Pennsylvania 500 mini grant reports and send it to all your friends so they know where to go and to use that part of America that's trying to love them. But they don't know it, so they don't love it back. So share the love that's out there. Because it's there whether you use it or not. You don't have to do this, remember. It's a free country, as the troll says on YouTube. Okay, Linda, do some, actually give you money rather than credit or... It depends. I mean, everybody, but you have to start there. And then you start looking for, Linda, in item number 3, to start going through the list of finding programs to help you with that other things. But they're going to know if around there, where you are, about money programs to do that. And that's the place to do that. The other thing to do is look at findhelp.org. See, find help. But make an appointment with these people first. Findhelp.org. And then put in your zip code and then financial. And then keyword financial assistance for your zip code. And you'll see 200-300 organizations that just give money for stuff, okay? So you have to piece together the puzzle for you. And that takes time. So, but if you don't start putting in the time, it just gets worse, right? And then the other option is start looking for ways to create income for yourself right at home. And we have a report on that in the Let's Go Metagram report. We have a place to do that, okay? Okay, guys, my throat is running low. Talk to you soon. Happy whatever. Just stay happy. Don't worry. Be happy. And you get happy by helping other people. So do that. Show the love.